know that only 1% of people are naturally, extraordinarily gifted at something? Less than 1%, actually. Think genius, think savant, percent of people. If we're going to do anything great in this life, it is going to require discipline. That's the truth. If you are going to accomplish anything extraordinary with the days the Lord has trusted to you on this planet, it is going to require you pushing through the discomfort and embracing the grind and disciplining yourself.
That's what self-discipline is. You get it from yourself. You get it from you. So being from a disciplined family does not make you a disciplined person. Being in a disciplined group does not make you a disciplined person. What makes you a disciplined person is choosing to be disciplined.
I think naturally we go into situations sometimes and we're selfish. And so we want to see, how can this benefit me? How can I go into the situation and it best benefits me and everybody that I'm connected? Like, how can I get the edge in this situation? Instead of stepping back and understanding that when you're selfish, it's a dangerous thing, because when you're selfish and you go into situations at a certain point in life, we're always going to come up against something that's a lot tougher than us. And if we're always selfish, 9 out of 10 times, if the only thing we think about is just ourselves, when we hit something that's a lot tougher than us, we don't have a driving force to do what we do. And so it's easy for us to surrender, step back and say, man, forget it.
But you do have the option of choosing discipline or give up a little bit today. Like, you can't get it back. Like, if you skip a workout today, there's no possible way to get that back. When you let something go, it's gone. A little bit at a time.
Yeah, nobody gets fit overnight. Nobody gets fat overnight. Either.
Exactly. And so you can't submit. You can't submit. You have to get in there and keep it going. And I know the results of not doing the thing are not good. And I enjoy doing the thing, so in order to keep doing the thing, you got to do the thing.
You're going to have to work really, really hard. You're going to have to discipline yourself. Laziness will cost you prosperity. The cost of laziness is a wasted life. That's what's at risk. A wasted life. You won't grow. You won't get better. You won't be great at anything. You only grow when you're uncomfortable. The only time you grow is when you're uncomfortable. And you think that's true physically, that's true spiritually, that's true personally. You only grow when you're uncomfortable. If you want to grow, you have to press into discomfort. You have to carry your cross. If you never deny yourself, you are denying yourself growth. If you never deny yourself in the pursuit of comfort, you are actually denying yourself growth. You will not grow personally.
You don't need nothing else. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no. You keep talking about everybody else, you can't tell no. You can't tell you no. You can't tell you stop. You can't tell you quit. You can't tell you nothing. You got to get to a point where you're disciplined. And what separates the talented, if everybody's talented, if everybody's equally gifted, what separates us is discipline.
What pain do you want in your life? What are you willing to struggle for? Anything worthwhile is going to require some degree of pain and struggle. So, if you're oriented toward the pain and the struggle, you're probably going to be more aligned with what you're capable of accomplishing rather than if you just orient toward the pleasures. What you're finding is, what is the pain you're prepared to swallow the most? Nothing worthwhile is going to come without discomfort.
And some of you, there are things you like, you have absolutely no, you are like a slave to you. You are a slave to your personality. You are a slave to some of your vices. You are a slave to some of the things that you like. You are a slave. You have absolutely no control.
Can you be committed to the process of what you're doing without being emotionally attached to the results of what you're doing? Can you be committed to the process of what you're doing without being emotionally attached to the results of what you're doing? In other words, if you don't get what you thought you was going to get, will you still be the same individual? If the situation don't turn out the way you thought it would turn out, will you still be the same individual? The quote says it, you judge the character of a man not by where he stands in times of comfort and convenience. You judge the character of a man by where he stands in times of challenge and controversy.
Right? There's things that you know you're supposed to do as a human being. Things that you know are going to improve your life. Do those things. There's things that you know are going to make you a worse person and make your life worse. Don't do those things. Don't do the things that are making you weaker. Start doing the things that are going to make you stronger and smarter and faster and healthier and going to make you a better human being. You want to be more disciplined? get after it. That's it.